And welcome back. Well, the 74th Annual Holiday Folk Fair International is happening this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the State Fair Park Exposition Center. It's a great opportunity to celebrate the cultural heritage of the people living in our great state.
This year's theme is Celebrate the Culture of Welcome. And here to tell us more about this theme and give us a preview of the festival is Joseph Hughes. He is a member of the Shamrock Club and honorary chairperson for the Folk Fair. Great to see you.
Yes,
good to see you too.
Welcome.
Also,
So it's all about welcome and greeting
welcome.
people.
Welcome and the different ways that the different cultures welcome their newcomers and things like that. So.
Yeah.
Tell us about the boards that you have there.
Well, the boards here. This is the common welcome in Ireland. It's 100,000 welcomes, and it's Katie May Falsha, and that means it's the 100,000, and welcome is Falsha.
And you say that again, Kayad?
Katie.
E Falsha. Kayad Falsha.
Millie Falsha.
Okay.
Yeah, it runs
Falsha.
together real quickly.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it down though. That's great.
Yeah.
Tell us about the folk fair and why you chose that theme.
Well, the theme is actually chosen well in advance by the board of directors of the International Folk Fair and the International Institute in Milwaukee, and they've been doing this for 74 years. So every year they pick a new theme, and this year it was welcome. So welcome to the different communities that we have in the world. So it's been kind of wonderful. So it's
great.
something different. Something different.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
You're part of the Shamrock Club.
I'm part of the Shamrock Club.
So your job is really welcoming people in Gaelic and Irish and teaching
Correct.
about that.
Correct.
But there's a lot of different people represented at the folk fair. Is that correct?
There's 25, 30 different cultural groups from all over the world, and we feature things from all over the world too. I'm president of the Shamrock Club, but I'm just one of the cogs in the wheel of everybody else that's working there too. So,
Yeah.
That's fantastic. It's important to you, the folk fair, isn't it?
Oh golly, yeah. I mean, I remember taking my kids there way back when, and it was always a fun time. And then I got involved in the Shamrock Club and started volunteering, and along with hundreds of other people. So it's just a wonderful time.
It's neat. We see a lot of families in the video of last year and such.
Correct.
So who do you encourage to come? Is this really a learning experience and great for the family?
Everybody should come.
Yeah.
So it's a very worthwhile experience too. It's a learning experience. It can be a learning experience. This year we have the several different dance groups performing. Some of the other things we have this year is we have a tribute to Lady Liberty, the oldest, tallest woman in the United States.
Yeah, she is.
Statue of Liberty, and she's representative of the welcome that the United States had to all of the immigrants that were coming through on the East Coast. Her 7 spikes on her crown represent the 7 continents in the world. So that's one of those interesting things.
Oh, that's neat.
I think that is
Good
really
fast fact.
What's new this year?
A couple of different things are new this year. We have we're celebrating Ramadan, which is it's not necessarily a cultural thing as much as it's an ethnic and religious celebration. Much like the Christian Lent or Advent, it's a time of reflection and prayer and fasting. And Muslims are encouraged to read the Quran from beginning to end during the whole month-long period. We're also featuring Lady Liberty, which is we have several posters defining the Statue of Liberty and things of that nature, and how it was built and when it came over. 131 years ago, she was actually built in France and then taken apart and transported here and rebuilt here. So, and it's kind of interesting that way. We've got a weaver coming down from Alaska. Her name is Pauline Clementson.
Way to find that one.
Way to jog the memory there.
Yeah. Pauline Clementson. And she does some very intricate native grass weaving in baskets and things like that. So it's very intricate work. Oftentimes we're looking at baskets with reeds and things like that, a little heavier. And this is very fine, very delicate work, almost like needle stitching or stitching of that nature.
I bet there's really neat gifts to buy there too, because things that represent, like someone's specific culture, like you said, or different unique things like that make for perfect holiday gifts.
There's a whole, retail area. I mean, we don't necessarily want to call it a retail area, but it's a retail area.
Yeah.
We do. We have several different cultural groups have native items going, from the Orient and from Europe and obviously from Ireland.
Do you get to taste food from every group too?
Oh, well, there's a cafe running throughout the whole ceremony, throughout the whole folk fair too. And during that, you can sample everything from, you know, the Italian cookies, which are fabulous.
Yeah.
The Irish have some wonderful potato soup.
I was wondering, is it going to be a stew?
Oh,
is it going to be potatoes? What is it?
Potatoes. Yeah, everything centers around the potatoes.
Always.
Yeah. But you know, there's several different cultural groups that bring in their specialty foods, from, you know, from the Greeks to the Polish to the Italians to the French to the Orientals.
And the dancing looks fantastic. Great entertainment.
Dancing is always fun.
And what a way to learn the traditions, too, of other cultures and countries.
Exactly.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going on this weekend, as we mentioned.
Starts this weekend. One of the other big things I should have mentioned is we do have a naturalization ceremony on Friday.
Oh.
At 2:30 in the afternoon.
So people, you can
right,
see that happening. That's
wonderful. You can actually see them swearing in as new American citizens, which
that's
I think is just fabulous.
Yeah, that's really cool. Here's the information so that people can attend the Holiday Folk Fair International this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at State Fair Park. Folkfair.org is the website. And thank you so much for the tickets you brought for us to give away, because callers 5, 6, and 7 will each win a family 4-pack, which is great. So call us now for those at 414-799-4444.
Military with ID get in free also. So that's
wonderful.
And there's also a $2 discount if you bring an unused children's book that you can give away.
Nice. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the festival.
Molly,